All right, let's do this. Thanks for listening to or watching the BlockWeb Beat podcast, recorded on Tuesday, the 11th of June, just about bang on 7:30 p.m. AEST. On this week's show, crypto drops again. Cardano needs a major blockchain upgrade. British crypto exchange gets hacked. Upland Genesis Week 2024 wraps up. Midtown Terrace in Upland gets cratefied. New K-pop meet and greet metaverse. The Sandbox metaverse raises $20 million at a $1 billion cap. McDonald's Singaporean Metaverse, why you should become AI literate, Apple's massive AI announcement, South Korean NFT regulation, FBI cracks down on NFT monkey business, new AI gaming startup aiming to redefine the Web3 gaming landscape, and SuperGaming clarifies Web3 integration rumors. Plus, as always, we ground ourselves with some real-world insights with a few doses of reality. From the Meatsuitaverse, time for the disclaimer.
Warning, the information and opinions within are solely for views of the individuals involved, contains content not suitable for anyone.
That is dead set. All right, let's start off by having a look at what's currently happening in some of the crypto markets. And yes, this week in the crypto market, the global crypto market cap has contracted by 4.1%, now standing at 2.46 trillion. Bitcoin's market dominance has slightly increased by 2%, pointing to a move towards the relatively safer Bitcoin. Take that with a grain of salt amid broader market jitters. The fear and greed index has slightly decreased from 62 to 60, still indicating a mood of greed but showing signs of caution among investors. Bitcoin has seen a decrease of 1.9%, dropping from 68,974 down to 67,673 when I took the snapshot a couple hours earlier. Ethereum took a steeper dive, declining by 6.8% to settle at 3,530. The WAX token faced one of the largest drops, plummeting by 20%, reflecting a price of just 0.054. In other market movements, Engine also fell by 24.3%, and Solana experienced an 8% reduction, with its price now $153 and change. Notably, the EOS token recorded a sharp decline as well, down 15.2%. On the other hand, my good old Tron bucking the trend with some resilience, with a modest 2.9% increase. Moving on, but staying in the world of blockchain crypto, Cardano, if you haven't seen this, is on the brink of a transformative phase known as the Age of Voltaire, marked by the upcoming Chang fork, as announced by founder Charles Hoskinson. This pivotal update represents the most significant milestone in Cardano's very long history, aiming to shift control from IOHK to the community, thereby achieving full decentralization. The upgrade introduces a new governance model that allows network participants to propose and vote on changes using the enhanced staking and delegation process. Additionally, a new treasury system will collect a portion of transaction fees to fund future developments voted on by stakeholders. Despite ADA's recent market struggles and slipping out of the top 10 by market cap, Hoskinson remains bullish on its fundamentals. Well, of course he would, projecting a promising growth trajectory as these governance capabilities activate, positioning Cardano as a decentralized global force with sophisticated blockchain governance. Have to wait and see how that all pans out. Sticking with crypto for a little bit longer, British cryptocurrency exchange Likey has temporarily shut down trading following a $22 million hack shaking the crypto community over there. The hack involved significant amounts of Bitcoin and Ethereum, with stolen Ether quickly converted into DAI stablecoin to obscure the transaction trail. This incident, of course, highlights broader security vulnerabilities within the digital currency platforms, as underscored by a similar recent $19.3 million hack of the Yuwu Lend protocol. In response, Likey assured customers of their funds' safety, citing adequate capital reserves to cover the losses. However, the recurring security breaches across the sector underline an urgent need for bolstered safeguards in the crypto and DeFi arenas. Don't leave your money sitting on exchanges. That's a bit of a note to myself as well. All right, moving on into Upland Metaverse news. Of course, Genesis Week 2024 was an unforgettable event, apparently, for the Upland community, packed with exciting announcements, new features, and thrilling activities. The event, held on June the 6th and 7th at the Sahara, Las Vegas, Nevada, saw the expansion of the Bermuda area and the highly anticipated announcement of Paris as the next big city to join Upland soon. Additionally, the Sparklet token has been teased for a potential release in the summer of 2024. Of course, that's the US summer. It will be the Australian winter. The community celebrated exceptional contributions with awards, including congratulating the one and only D-Tech as the 2024 Designer of the Year, the UPX Podcast as the Broadcaster of the Year, and Elijah Judah as the Player of the Year. The Upland Aliens team also triumphed in the hackathon, showcasing their innovative prowess. There was a whole bunch of things that got released, teased, spruiked, spammed, including a new Temple Run-inspired multiplayer stadium game connected to an NFT, which was launched. What else do we have? Upland introduced an activity feed. That's something I've been playing around with myself just recently within the app to better connect Uplanders through immersive cafes, chats, and activity tracking. It's kind of tracking too much stuff at the moment. It's a bit of a mess. So it'd be lovely to have some toggles there where you can toggle certain things on and off. And of course, another groundbreaking feature that kind of came out of the blue was Upland neighborhood bundles, which were unveiled, allowing larger communities and partners to purchase entire neighborhoods. You might want to dust off your Ethereum wallet for that. Some pretty hexy prices there. I didn't go and check before we went live, but at the initial onset, there was bundles in Queensrich in Las Vegas, Wynwood Industrial District in Miami, and the entirety of Treasure Island in San Francisco. Of course, offering unique opportunities to build community hubs or expand digital real estate portfolios. And there was a whole lot more. Apparently, the coverage was pretty sporadic. If you weren't on X and following the Upland Twitter feed, I reckon you would have been really struggling to keep up with events. There was a few community members that were putting out videos here and there. Shout out to them for all the extra effort they went to for that. All right, now in other Upland news, and speaking of neighbourhood development, a bit of a self-promotional spruik here, a bit of a flex, a bit of a dust the shoulders, or whatever you want to say. Have you checked out the Upland Genesis node, Midtown Terrace in San Francisco lately? After over more than a year of procrastination, I finally bit the bullet, cracked the seal, and devoted about 5 hours moving structure ornament crates, one at a time, at a bloody time, to Midtown Terrace. And now large swathes of the Genesis node are fully decked out in 3D glory. For a great view of how it all looks, why not have a go at racing on the Midtown Terrace 100 track? I'm still in need of about 50 more structure ornaments to finish off one area there. So if you are a UGC creator, reach out and maybe we can work out a deal. Just don't ask me to move anything else anytime soon. It's going to take me quite a while to recover from that epic marathon. No joke, yeah, about 5 hours all up, one at a time. All right, sticking with Metaverse news, SK Telecom has unveiled a vibrant K-pop fan community on its Metaverse platform, Ifland. Fashioned like a hotel, this virtual space features 99 floors, each potentially hosting different K-pop icons. Fans can check the homepage to see which artists have checked into which floor, then join them in artist lounges for music videos and more. Special member rooms are themed around individual artists. K-pop girl group aespa debuts the concept by occupying the 99th floor. The platform also spices up fan engagement with regular missions offering rewards like signed CDs and exclusive meetups. You can very clearly see how a system like that could be maybe ticketed for entry with NFTs, or like they said, offering rewards like CDs. That's a bit 1990s, isn't it? NFT rewards would be pretty cool. POAPs and whatnot. All right, sticking, what do we got? We got 3 Metaverse newsy things this week. So in other Metaverse news, the Sandbox Metaverse, which you should know is a subsidiary of Animoca Brands, has successfully raised an extra $20 million at a $1 billion market cap to expand its open Metaverse creator economy. This funding round, supported by Kingsway Capital, along with other firms, aims to innovate the realm of user-generated content, enabling players to gain from digital ownership. The Sandbox plans to transform social interactions and introduce a mobile version of its decentralized platform by 2025, no doubt heavily inspired by Upland and the partnership they just all put together as well. The Sandbox is known for partnerships with major brands like Snoop Dogg and Warner Music Group. Of course, the Sandbox is enhancing Web3 adoption by providing immersive experiences and substantial economic opportunities for creators. This initiative underscores its commitment to developing a fair and expansive digital ecosystem. Yes, and as I said, now tied up heavily with the Upland Metaverse. Pretty excited about that. And lastly, in Metaverse news for this week, McDonald's has rolled out its innovative Metaverse experience called My Happy Place in Singapore in collaboration with Bandwagon Labs. This virtual space, designed as a playful and immersive environment, offers Singaporeans unique interactive experiences and rewards. Users can participate in Metaverse activities using popular wallet services like MetaMask to unlock token-gated events and earn tangible rewards, including free McDonald's treats. Who doesn't love free? This initiative, running from June 6th to 7th, well, it's just finished, serves as a pilot to gauge the continuation of these virtual services. McDonald's ventures into the Metaverse, aiming to revolutionise customer engagement and retention, positioning itself as a pioneer in digital innovation within the fast food industry. I've been talking about this for years now, that this is definitely where things, again, like NFTs and whatnot, reward cards for NFTs, different tiered systems, and who knows what else is all going to be tied on or tied in with that sort of stuff. Moving on to AI news, an enlightening talk at the American Museum of Science and Energy. Lynn Parker, director of the AI Tennessee Initiative, emphasised the critical importance of becoming AI literate in today's job market. Parker, who has played a significant role in national AI efforts, argued that while AI is disrupting traditional jobs, it is also creating new opportunities. She stressed that understanding how to use AI tools rather than just coding is essential for modern workers to enhance productivity and effectiveness. Parker highlighted the introduction of an AI 101 course at the University of Tennessee, aiming to equip students with necessary AI skills without the need to become programmers. As AI continues to permeate various sectors, improving efficiency in tasks from medical diagnosis to customer service, the need for AI literacy becomes increasingly crucial for professional advancement. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I create all the images for this show, all the scripts, all the text. It's all AI based. I'm essentially training myself, and the lessons that I learn as I play around with this sort of thing, bit of fun, all of those AI skills that I'm developing feeds directly into my professional life and my in real life job, and helps me immensely with all of the stuff that I've got going on over there. So yes, don't be scared. Jump in and get involved. All right, sticking with AI news, at its annual Worldwide Developers Conference, Apple has announced a bold AI strategy, a move seen by analysts as critical to its future. CEO Tim Cook unveiled Apple Intelligence, a suite of AI capabilities designed to enhance services like Siri and other applications across Apple's ecosystem. Notably, Apple is collaborating with OpenAI to incorporate ChatGPT in upcoming iOS, iPadOS, and macOS updates. I've covered this a few times, but yeah, it seems like they're really going ahead with this. So these AI services are built with a strong emphasis on user privacy and will not collect user data. This initiative, aiming to revitalize its product offerings amidst declining iPhone sales, positions Apple to significantly enhance user interaction with their devices through intuitive, privacy-conscious AI tools. I like the sound of this overall. It goes on to say the new features include personalized app interactions and creative functions like Genmoji, which creates custom emojis based on user descriptions. Oh, what could possibly go wrong with that? Additionally, updates to the Messages app and new AirPods features were highlighted, demonstrating Apple's commitment to integrating AI across its device platforms. Yeah, I mean, play around with things like ChatGPT. ChatGPT 4.0, even now I'm playing around with that. It's pretty clunky. But apparently 5's coming out, and that's going to be a next step altogether. Imagine you've got an AI thing on your phone that kind of learns your history and your habits. It sounds very creepy in some respects, but sounds super duper awesome on the other side as well too, especially if you've got a dumb, stupid brain that can't remember stuff like mine. All right, in NFT news, South Korea's Financial Services Commission, the The FSC, is setting new regulatory standards for NFTs, treating mass-produced and exchangeable non-fungible tokens akin to cryptocurrencies, just regular cryptocurrencies. So basically, they're going to treat NFTs just like crypto, which I thought most places were doing anyway. I think that's definitely the case in Australia. Anyhow, it goes on to say these guidelines, effective from July 19th, target NFTs that lack unique characteristics, potentially using them for payments or fractional ownership, blurring lines traditionally separating them from standard cryptocurrencies. This move is part of South Korea's broader Virtual Asset User Protection Act, aiming to bring clarity and security to digital asset transactions. The country continues to embrace blockchain with a progressive stance, fostering an innovative investment climate. highlighted by upcoming implementations like interest benefits for crypto deposits and a pilot central bank digital currency program. Ooh, central digital currency. That gets a lot of people's noses out of joint. Those few words strung together like that. See how it plays out. All right, in other NFT news and in a significant crackdown on NFT fraud, 3 UK citizens were charged by the US Attorney's Office in New York for their role in the Evolved Ape scam. The defendants allegedly conducted a classic rug pull, hyping an NFT collection with false promises of developing a related video game to enhance its value. After collecting substantial funds, they abruptly shut down the project and pissed off with the investors' money. The charges include conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering, with each count carrying a potential 20-year prison sentence. Ouch. This case underscores the legal implications of deceptive practices in the digital asset space, emphasising the traditional legal frameworks still apply to new technological domains. Yeah. Expand that to all of Web3. Some of the stuff that you see going on with different things, you really shake your head about. Just because it's online or on the net or in the Web3 or in the Metaverse doesn't mean you can just get away with dumb stuff. All right, moving on to Web3 gaming news. Long Do, who is the CEO of Anomaly, is propelling the Web3 gaming sector into a new era with a Layer 3 blockchain platform that fuses the robust capabilities of AI with the decentralized nature of blockchain tech. Anomaly aims to redefine decentralized gaming by creating a seamless, privacy-focused environment that enhances user interactions without compromising data security. Seem to be saying those words on repeat through various different articles. Anyhow, it goes on to say, leveraging advanced roll-up technology, Anomaly enhances scalability and efficiency, vital for supporting the sophisticated demands of modern gaming and AI operations. The platform's innovative play-to-airdrop, that's interesting, that's a new one, I haven't heard of that before, play-to-airdrop model rewards users for engagement, building a vibrant community where contributions are recognised and rewarded. Looking ahead, Anomaly is exploring expansion into new social platforms and developing unique gamer experiences like Wildstone, aiming to set new standards in interactive gaming and community involvement. Seems like every week I'm covering an article where some new bloody thing saying, oh, we're going to revolutionise Web3 gaming. Poor old mate Long Do, he's the next in the line of those. All right, and lastly, in Web3 gaming news, SuperGaming has addressed swirling rumours regarding the integration of Web3 tech into their upcoming title, Indus. The speculation, fueled by a misinterpreted live session tab, suggested imminent Web3 features within the game. However, the company clarified that while they are open to exploring various technologies, there are no current plans to implement Web3 in Indus. The discussion was based on a third-party publishing proposal, not a company decision. SuperGaming assures its community that any future significant updates or technological integrations will be officially and transparently communicated, maintaining a clear line between speculation and planned developments. It's funny how some of these game development companies, they're all about it, they're getting in there, and other ones are like steering or pedaling backwards, trying to distance themselves from it all. Hey, Jimmy Jester, shout out to you in chat. All right, that does us for the Web3 stuff. It's time to get into some doses of reality from the Meatsuitaverse. Pardon me. Still not 100% over here, recovering from what I think might have been a bit of spicy flu, but anyhow. In the Australian Meatsuitaverse news, Attorney General Mark Dreyfus is ramping up efforts against organised crime, which cost Australia $60 billion annually. New laws aim to recover these losses by targeting sectors vulnerable to money laundering, such as real estate and luxury goods. This push intensifies as the Cocaine Inc. podcast exposed how criminal networks exploit Australia's financial systems. That's stuff like that that's, is eventually going to push for the centralised digital currency as well. So, I mean, you read things like this and you go through it and you think, oh, this would be a really good idea, but careful what you wish for. Anyhow, it wraps up by saying, with the Financial Action Task Force considering sanctions due to insufficient regulations, these reforms are critical to safeguard Australians' economy and global reputation. Yes. Bit of a strange one, that one. And speaking of a strange one, how about this one? In the New Zealand Meatsuitaverse news, in a dramatic incident in Nelson, New Zealand, a 51-year-old woman assaulted both a doctor and a police officer near a helicopter. Initially unresponsive in an ambulance, She became aggressive, attacking a doctor and then later a police officer who was intervening to try and prevent her to walking into the helicopter's spinning rotor blades. Her aggressive outburst led to her guilty plea for common assault and assaulting police in the Nelson District Court. She was sentenced to 9 months of supervision and mandatory counselling. How's about the poor old copper just trying to stop her from getting her head cut off and gets assaulted? All right, now this one, lastly in the Japanese Meatsuitaverse news, we're kind of throwing it back to the AI conversation. If you're watching on the YouTubes and you can check the image that the AI generated, it's a bit funny considering what I'm about to say. So yes, lastly in Japanese Meatsuitaverse news, the Japan Association of Translators has openly criticised the use of AI in translating manga for high-volume export, emphasising that AI fails to capture the essential nuances and cultural context that professional translators provide. This statement comes amid growing concerns over job security for manga translators and the potential quality decline in translated works. The association warns that rushing translations with AI could damage the manga industry and Japan's cultural reputation abroad, advocating for a more thoughtful discussion on the role of AI in manga. Well, of course they're going to say that. They're not going to come out and say, yay, AI is awesome, bring it on, because they're essentially putting themselves out of work. But yes, for whatever reason, at least DALL-E, the ChatGPT image generator, it just flat out cannot do text. I know that the other one I used to use too, the Discord one, it couldn't do it either. So yeah, it might be able to translate text, but it certainly doesn't do a real good job of it with image text. Anyhow, that's the beat for this BlockWeb week and a glimpse into some of what's currently making news inside, around, and outside the Meatsuitaverse and in the Metaverse this week. If you'd like to get involved in any of the Upland Down Under Entertainment productions, or if you have an Upland NFT or Metaverse product, service, or event to promote, and send me, Ben68, a DM, and or get yourself in the NBA server, which is linked in the description. And on that note, if we're not going to catch you for this week's UDU podcast, we shall catch you next week.